We are starting our biggest crochet project yet. A granny square blanket. I've been wanting to make one for a long time. It's kind of like a ginormous project, so I've been putting it off. We're coming up on my second year of crocheting and I still haven't made one, so I feel like I can't really claim to be a real crocheter yet, and that can't happen. So that brings us to our second issue, which is cotton or acrylic. I have a lot of acrylic and I have a lot of cotton, but what am I gonna prefer for a blanket is the million-dollar question, and I don't know the answer to it, so yeah. The heck? I hate filming in the car. I don't think I've had to make this important of a decision since I decided to marry my husband. That's how big cotton versus acrylic for this blanket is, I feel like, and I don't want to make the wrong decision, but that's okay. We're gonna go into Walmart and fill some yarns. Well, Walmart was a bust. I didn't realize how small the acrylic options were at Walmart. So we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby because I asked ChatGPT and they said that there's a good affordable yarn at Hobby Lobby. So off to there. I love Hobby Lobby. That was like the best, most wholesome experience I've ever had. 2 people complimented my shirt that I'm wearing. That's like a crochet shirt. They were like, did you make this? I was like, yes. And they're like, I love it. Which is just like, it's my first time wearing like a crochet thing, like actually in public. So that was already like, and then somebody's grandma was in the yarn section with me and we were both like taking forever to decide. I was going with acrylic, because that's kind of what my gut said. Anyways, then I asked this girl and she told me what her favorite acrylic brand is, so I got that. And it was just like the best experience. Like now I'm even more excited to start this blanket. This is definitely the wrong thing to say right after I went yarn shopping, but I'm not 100% sure I love my colors. Wow, that is bright on camera, holy crap. I'm just like, is that red too dull? It looks bright on camera actually, so that's good. Like, I'm not really feeling this color combo, but the thing is, I've had this pinned on my Pinterest for like 2 years, this color combo of a granny square blanket. So I know this is what I want, but at this time, I'm at this moment in my life, don't really want it. Here's the other issue, is these 2 yarns from Walmart that I've already bought are basically the exact same colors as these yarns. And I think I like this red more than that red. Yeah, I feel like that is better. I don't know. I'm definitely overthinking this. This one feels a lot softer, so I'm gonna stick with my OG. Okay. Calls for 5.5 millimeter. Don't know why that was so hard for me. Oh, wondrous. It's lost. Where the heck? Oh, this is a 5.25. I don't think I have a 5.5, it turns out. While I was at the store, I was talking to this lady and she was like, oh, that was the best center pull of my life. I was talking to this lady and she told me about a video where you just connect the granny squares as you go so that way you don't have to sew them all together at the end, which is the part I've been literally wanting to. Yeah, so it's not really sewing, it's like crocheting them together. So I'm gonna try and figure that out right now. Okay. Okay, well, I can't find it. Off to a good start.
This is one of my favorites. It gives lovely edge.
I didn't finish the video, but I'll go back to it once I get to where it's at, because you make at least 2 granny squares first. I hope this yarn is good. Literally, I was in the yarn section for like 30 minutes. And it was really busy at Hobby Lobby, so that was also like humiliating. I was like, I promise I know how to crochet. Oh my. I've been doing triple crochets this whole time. I just finished this shirt and it's all triple crochet. Oh dear, this is not a good start. Round 2 starting. I almost just did it again. This is gonna be fun. I will adjust soon though. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Every time I go from like doing a different stitch, oh my, I did it again. Every time I do it's like relearning to crochet on every new project because it's usually a different stitch every time. I love this color. All right. Look at that color, it's so bright. It's gonna be so cute. Okay, I'm switching my yarn colors now, but it does not feel like I remember how to do this. I honestly have not figured out the best way to switch yarn yet. I feel like in every project, it's just so obvious exactly where I switch it. Somebody has to be the worst at stuff. Well, as I was sitting here working on my first little cute granny square, a thought popped in my head and I'm rethinking if I want to do just basic granny squares now. Cause look how cute the little hearts are. That'd be perfect. My one thing is, would it be too Valentine's Day? So look at how cute that one is with little flowers. I also noticed in the heart one, it has 4 colors and I only picked 3. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some practice granny squares and then to figure out what I actually want. I don't really want to start this and make like 16 crappy granny squares and then end up hating it, you know, and switching at that point. So we're planning. Usually I don't do this. Yeah, so I'm gonna lie and say this looks good. I don't know how I chose a good color combo, but it looks bad. That's a skill. So I'm gonna take a break and eat some dinner and then we'll be back. Well, I didn't end up crocheting after I ate dinner because it took way longer than I thought. But I added 1 more row to the granny square and I do think what the heck? I do think it made it look better, like more, not as Christmassy, but it brought in a new issue because I started using this yarn, which is just like cheap acrylic yarn from Walmart. But I think if there's only one part of the granny square, it's probably not that big of a deal. So now this is the color combo. Because I think 4 is what we're gonna need to make it look better. Now the question is, do we want to do a different type of granny square? Like not just the basic one? And I'm leaning towards no. Here are my reasons. This is really fast. And this blanket's gonna be a lot of work and it's my first one, so maybe faster is better. 2, I think it could be really cute to like do the colors interchangeably, you know, so that the border is different on like every square. Yeah, those are my reasons. And I'm sure I will make another blanket in my life. So I think we should just go for something simple this time. And like, it's still really cute color combo, you know? I don't know if I should switch the red. Let's see it in the sunlight. Well, that looks even worse. I changed my mind and I decided I might as well try a heart. But I think I got my answer for what granny square I should do. That looks like a realistic heart, not like a cute heart. Yeah, so this is the granny square, I guess. This one won. The funny thing is like, as I was watching this video, I was like, yes, I'm finally fast enough where I like don't need to pause the video. I can just follow it exactly. But I should have been pausing the video. What is that? I don't want a granny square blanket full of those. Now I guess we just have to get started and hopefully we don't regret this in like 50 granny squares. Hopefully I really don't regret using this cheap acrylic yarn with my nicer acrylic yarn, but I'm sure it's not even gonna make a difference at all. All right. I just don't know how I'm going to do the layout of the colors. That's what I'm most worried about, because I don't love this layout, but I'm thinking maybe if we have lots of different granny squares with lots of different layouts, I will love it, you know? What can you do? We just have to start going. Well, this color combo is beautiful. So now I'm really kind of just baffled at what I should do. Red is gonna be the next color, and I feel like red's gonna throw it off. So what I'm thinking is I just exclude red from the whole blanket. The bummer is we did already buy the red yarn, and I have a whole nother spool of red yarn upstairs, but I haven't used. So, but it's only $3. It wouldn't be that bad to go get another color. But also maybe I'm thinking too hard about this and it's gonna turn out cute no matter what. Because it's like crocheting granny squares. Like how can you go wrong with that? Maybe that's the mindset I need to develop. I am absolutely lost with what we should do. I know I'm overthinking it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still a really hard decision. Okay, that one's actually looking really cute on camera. I'm thinking of just doing all of the granny squares the same exact thing, just one cohesive thing. Or should I just do like a mixture? Like, okay, I'm being dramatic. Cool it. Okay, I'm doing this one. Looking at the camera, I just made up my mind. This is it. We're just doing this for the whole blanket. I've spent way too long trying to figure out what one of these, oh my. Can't make this stuff up. All right. I'm not usually an indecisive person. Whoa. There's like a ghost in the house. Anyways, all right. So basically this whole video has been just me trying to decide what square to do, but comment if you think I chose the right square or if you think I should do a mix of all of them. I don't know.